Alright, what's up everybody? It's me, SoloSupreme, and welcome back to the Kingdom of David Grand Campaign. So, let's see, where do we last leave off at? Well, Israel declared war on Mixed Tech, and I think they might be trying to fix this, because we all hopefully remember Israeli Mexico used to control many, like, just a huge swath of territory over here, and then it just imploded on itself. So now it seems that Israel has declared war on Mixed Tech to try to reclaim some of this like lost land. Will they be successful? Who knows? But apparently Israel can also purchase an ability. Seeing as how they purchased most of this already, and they only got change rival costs left to purchase. And officially they will be able to Israeli absolutism is at 94. Really? Oh yes indeed, it is at 94. Oh, yeah, Israel is gonna be able to go on the march with these troops. Now the problem is though, I don't think they don't really have the forces over here to deal with the Mixed Tech. And see, that's how Mixed Tech just like slaughtered these troops. Oh yeah, I also forgot, because of like all the technology transfer over here, all these guys are now like a lot more powerful than what they originally were. Yeah, when all these pieces broke off from Mexico, they became a lot stronger. How will Israel deal with this? Well, that's just something they're gonna have to figure out for themselves. Now we also see, oh, so it looks like France has some separatists up here, something that they should easily be able to handle. Sweden is also like on the rise up here in Scandinavia, seeing as how they basically used West Francia as weight and threw it around here. It looks like the Christian nations have completely, virtually failed in like their in their Baltic Crusader states. Leticia is like the last major one, the strongest one even, but it is no match for the power of West Francia. And soon it could, like, once Leticia gets weak, as Sweden might have to like rival Wessex, and in turn that could lead to conflict between West Francia and Sweden. That would be terrible though, because then that would just lead to West Francia conquering more land up here. Let's see, Livonia, how are they doing amongst other things? Well, they're not doing too great. They're not doing like terrible either. Seeing as how Lithuania now popped up like even more land from them when I guess they got bullied by Novgorod. You know, Leticia, dang, such a shame. They had like such a huge meteoric rise, and now it's like the hard fall right afterwards. How much money do they have in total? 336. And they're keeping like a little modest military. Oh yeah, I forgot. The bulk of their military is actually over here in the New World. Yep, I think they're gonna try to make their claim of some more land grabs over here with the natives. Okay, Israel is counterattacking now. All right, so they're getting that out of the way. Andalusia. Let's see, what about the legacy of Andalusia? Seeing as how like their South American colony is going quite well, and the fact that they vanquished their foe Hispania in the old world, they are now pretty much on the march with really no immediate rival. Well, their main rival over here in Europe is just Greater Burgundy. And when's that truce up with them? 1687. So in about 11 more years, we could see another major war over here in the Spanish Peninsula. I would not be surprised if they just try to claim like the rest of Catalonia back. But yeah, Andalusia is pretty beefy on this like side of the world. West Francia at war? No, they're not at war. Wessex still at peace. Yeah, it looks like they're like West Francia is already dealing with these rebels. And Lithuania separatists are just hanging out. Let's see. What is the fully upgraded Winter Palace? -2 national unrest, -30% stability cost, and plus 10% Amir's loyalty equilibrium. Oh well, maybe if I switch to Israel, is it gonna change? Loyal nobility. Okay, as it switches that household. All right. Little estate. Sardinia, Corsica. I'm honestly surprised they did not even bother with like colonization. Yeah, it seems like their small little island is mainly like this. They're trying to defend it as well as they can. They got economic, offensive, espionage, diplomatic, and administrative ideas. So, yeah, I don't think we're gonna see a Sardinia like a miracle expansion unless they turn on Greater Burgundy, but I doubt it, since that's to be their most valiant ally. Gascon. Well, they abandoned Hispania and just decided to partner up with Wessex, who pretty much, or I said Wessex, West Francia, who's offering them a much better deal. And they don't really have to worry about, oh, Burgundy is claiming like a whole bunch of their land. Oh wow, if they declare war on Gascon, it'll be Greater Burgundy against Gascon and West Francia. A pairing that would more than likely end in Greater Burgundy's destruction. Well, they could get some more Burks. High discipline, national manpowers. They could put up a decent fight. We've seen it before. They fought Andalusia and West Francia for quite some time. And mixed tech is almost completely wiped out. Like, Israel is taking all this territory back. Oh, there they go. They annexed the rest of it. Yeah, I think Israel, you should definitely give this nation time to digest like this before going on the conclaves again, because that would lead to like the explosion, and we all see the results of that. And it also led to like now these natives being like, because they were part of the empire, now they're stronger now with higher military tech. Yeah, let me see. Also, what is, if any, Israeli colonies, where are they at? Where? Oh, down here. And oh, and also Siberia. So Israel will probably, yeah, it looks like they're gonna colonize this bit of land around Lake Victoria. And where's the last colonist? Oh, the last colonist is going out there. Whoa. And Israel is going down trade ideas. Well, I guess that's actually a smart move. Seeing as how like they'll be able to like flex those trade muscles, get another merchant, boost that trade steering. Yeah, they could definitely Probably bringing a lot more wealth over here into Alexandria. Or heck, even try to steer some of this away from France. Because France is generating a ton of money up here. Let's see, average. See, Israel makes 206. How much comes from? So 433 ducats came from trade, while France 226 came from trade. So roughly half of France's income comes from trade, and about a third, just a little bit over a third of Israel's income came from trade. Okay. And yep, Norway is completely gone. Yeah, West Francia is already partying with their troops up here. And Lutetia, it's just a matter of time. They're allied with Livonia and the Sioux. Alright, I think it's going to have another reign of peace in Europe. On top of that, well, the Catholic zealots are still outside the King of Ireland's castle, and well, they're just hanging out there. They're like, we really got nowhere to go. You're the only guy around, and I guess they're just gonna screw you over. So pretty much, Ireland is now a country that's been effectively taken over by like 2,000 like dirty peasants. Iceland, a whole 1.8 ducats come from trade from Iceland. And they're still with their nominal ally, the Northern Isles. Yeah, it looks like Iceland is just so far removed from it that even West Francia doesn't want to bother it. See, although we never checked the Northern Isles idea set. They went humanist, quantity, influence, administrative, defensive, and diplomatic. And of course, if they do have like Irish blood, or they at least they used to. Well, at least they're up here pretty much chilling. They can muster a lot more men on their tiny island, and since no one's really gonna bother them, I think they'll be fine. Hosokawa, I don't really think they're gonna attack the Federation. They got a little Chinook rebel uprising over there. Yes, the tacit peace over here, and Hosokawa is also colonizing eastern Siberia. Well, at least they've been keeping busy. Oh, and then I guess Hispania just decided to like use all of his remaining colonists to like start colonizing like crazy over here in Papua New Guinea. Yes, this is the Hispanic capital right now. All the way out here at the edge of the world. They've been exiled from their homelands, and now, let's see. Yeah, Hispania and Brazil is like really at this point kind of sick and tired of it, and they're eventually gonna try to leave. They got -2 stability, -91 prestige, 0 legitimacy. But again, they're still here. Like, I don't think they're going anywhere. This is like their new start. Maybe they could one day dream of taking back the Iberian Peninsula. One day. Well, Kilwa will probably stop them. Oh no, Kilwa's being nice now. Kilwa is guaranteeing their independence. I guess they feel bad for beating them up like that. They're Hispania Brazil's disloyal. Let's, oh, here we go. Wow, right before what I said, Hispania Brazil is disloyal. Hispania Brazil is declaring a war for independence. And the West Indies. Oh my god. Well, wait, Kilwa is helping this? Sardinia, Corsica. Why? Well, you're guaranteeing the independence of Hispania, even though that is the technicalities of why Kilwa is intervening on this is ridiculous. And the fact that Hispania and Brazil can and probably will defend itself. Hispania and Peru has like their noble rebels rising up. So that's not good for them. And I also saw Leticia. What was that saying over here? Oh, Wessex Leticia has colonial war. Oh no. So Wessex is trying to like take the colony, like Leticia's colony over here. This is their last state, their last holdout. You guys can't do this. Oh man. Leticia, your armies are over here. This is where you make your final stand. Oh no, the West Frankian like nations are all around you. You're literally surrounded on all sides, Leticia. Yep, this is the final gasp of Leticia's probably colonial experiment. It's unfortunate. Really unfortunate. And then their like continental holdings, this is the last of their men over here on the continent. The tidal wave of the French are holding off. There's them holding out their capital. Yeah, the French just overwhelmed them with their capitals. Oh, poor Leticia. The nation with so much on its shoulders, only for its dreams to be dashed in the end. And like, it's just funny how Hispania is now dealing with a civil war issue, with its subjects now rising up against it. Seeing as how Brazil and the West Indies have just said F it and said we're going our own way. And then Kilwa wants to intervene. And for some reason, because of that, New Providence is also against them. Well, I guess because they allied, but... Well, when you have the Pirate Republic assisting you down here, it's of course going to lead to like a chain of nonsense. But will Brazil go independent? Seeing as how like Brazilian troops are already moving in to take over like Peru, yeah, they probably might try to get away with it. Shoot. Yeah, if any more of this try to go independent, it's definitely going to be France's gain, because France will try to eat the rest of this. But let's check over here, Leticia's last stand. They're trapped. Well, they actually could sally out their fleet and wreak havoc over here, because this is an inland sea. And they do have like a ton of galleys. I mean, if anything, if this falls, if Wessex makes this fall, Leticia could like severely hamper the French fleet. Oh, they got a wall breach. Oh no, I think they're trying to get out. Yeah, France left. Wessex just is dumping off some more men. Poor old Livonia is being overrun right now. Yeah, this is so sad. The last of the Christian states simply could not like withstand against the sword of Islam. They tried, they almost had this like entire region locked down, but once like West Francia started stepping in and stuff, it just ruined it. It's so sad to see. And then this like Iceland was gonna be a Catholic bastion of hope over here, but for some reason, once they converted half of Iceland to Catholicism, they decided to become Reformed Norse. I have no idea why. It's just that I guess they accepted that was their destiny. Yeah, Livonia got pieced out. Oh no, and then Leticia, they got pieced out too. They lost like even more of their land. Now West Francia controls like half of Denmark. Oh man. What about their colony? Oh yeah, they lost like this a bit of land up here. Yeah. Ugh. Oh, poor Leticia. And now, effectively, there is a complete wall of Islam right here. And another wall for Israel. This, I don't know what to call this. The Silk Curtain? Like, this is... like, both these nations are, like, clearly divided against each other. And Israel is, like, the military hegemon of the world. They will probably, more than likely, most definitely, will like just fight for this. So let's see, what's the rankings now? So of course, West Francia is in second, Ming's in third, Andalusia's in fourth, Burgundy's in fifth, Wessex in sixth, seventh is Ayutthaya, and eighth is Kilwa. Looks like Israeli troops are massing at the border. I think they just did something. I think they probably got a claim somewhere. Yeah, looks like... oh, they also released Poland again. So Poland's back on the map. They're trying to improve their opinion with West Francia and Leticia. Yeah, it's kind of troubling to see Israel like packing this many troops on like the Christians' borders. But I think even with West Francia as a power, they know not to test this. Let's see, how's the digestion going on over here? So it looks like they pretty much cored like this land. Yeah, I don't think even like... so West Francia rivaled Ming in Greater Burgundy. Israel is way too powerful to even be rivaled. And I think that's how they like it. I think they're trying to stick with like splendid isolation over here. And maybe try to conquer like some of the other like colonies. But yeah, Israel now has like so many troops around like these cluster positions. You got all like around India, down here in Persia, down here in the Levant, and pretty much the Israeli homeland. Up here in the Eastern Europe, a little bit over here in North Africa, a little bit down here in West Africa, and not too many in Western Europe. Though these guys could easily just shift all their weight over here. I just think Israel is in a position where no nation is going to be suicidal enough to even try to take it. So how's the war for independence going, Brazil? Well, you took over your master's puppets over here by Akima. Oh, these guys are attacking as well. So you just have to... what do you have to do? Defend the capital. Oh yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like a matter of time. Here's some like Hispanic troops from La Plata. They're coming over here. And I think that's my, oh crap, that's my phone. Hold up 1 second. Let me stop this nonsense because I gotta get this thing out of the way. Let me see. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, folks. Alright, so let's go back to the adventure. This is so weird and janky. Like, New Israel is just like this bit of land up here. Honestly, it would have been better if they had all of Florida, but this weird like situation where I think eventually they're gonna go over here and try to reclaim like most of Mexico back. And Israel already has like again like the troops over here to flex some muscle. They just have to get around to actually doing it. While let's see, Hispanic Brazil. Yeah, their little colony over here. They don't really got much of the way to worry about. Hispania is also losing the war exhaustion. Like their war enthusiasm is real. It's starting to dip. And besides, they already had still -3 stability. Whoa, what happened to the colony? Did they have to... They canceled some of their colony? Oh, wait, what is this? Tropical bankrupt. Oh, Hispania went bankrupt. Oh, that's why their colonies are dissolving over here. Yeah, that's why. Okay, this is why they're all like all these terrible things are happening right now. Yeah, Hispania, you like in real life, you went bankrupt and you can't really like sustain your colonies because they're tired of your crap. So, I think it's time where you have to pretty much start drawing up the treaties because it's about to be gone. All this territory, like Hispania and Brazil, it's definitely going to be an independent state. Kilwa, let's see. Kilwa doesn't have the power projection like to send over. Well, they got a big fleet, but what can they do with it? Like, they'll send it over to Brazil, but I'm pretty sure, like, even if they do, the Brazilians will be able to, like, counter them. Are you guys considering transporting some of these guys? Nope. I think they said, well, Spain went bankrupt. And now their colonies are, like, floundering in, like, complete turmoil. People are just leaving the colonies because it failed. I mean, if you could probably offer to sell them to Israel. Israel will more than likely just pay off all your debts. Oh man, Israel is spending a lot of money. Like raising up all these troops. How many troops are there? Oh my god. Israel. You don't need to build all the way to your force limit. This is just pure chaos. Even though you are trying to like buy all of this, it is just pure chaos on this. Oh, there we go. They're attacking in Australia. Coming to take some more land, I see. Yeah, Israel is pretty much spending a ton of freaking money. 597 ducats on army maintenance. Let's see. So the truce over here is almost done. Is Greater Burgundy back up to snuff yet? Oh yes. Burgundy has been training troops, recruiting more troops. They're like preparing for like this battle that's about to happen. They know they have to like at least try to put down West Francia, make it tough for them to even like expand more. What the heck? It seems that these two, also these two West African kingdoms over here, they ally with each other. I think they realize that, like, you know, due to the situation, they should just ally. They consolidate their region as well. First was Ghana, then was Timbuktu, then it became Guinea, and so now they decided to like settle their differences and ally one another. Israel is just like overseeing them as like some guardian angel. That's why no one really went after like Kong either, like the Congo. And the Marigids, these guys like expanded up like way up here in the steppes, and Israel will have to do like a couple wars over here to like even try to make it out to like get to the Pacific. And it seems that they've mostly left like these steppe guys alone. And oh yeah, the Ottomans, I forgot, they're still out here. Again, they're just chilling, like wondering where the hell they are. And is Korea at war with Oda? Oh yeah, they are. You gonna help out your boy Oda? Oh no, they have a truce with Korea. But yeah, it looks like Korea is gonna try to take over the rest of this territory. Yeah, Korean troops are just pouring in through Japan now. And their fleet is just wrecked Oda's fleet. Ooh, Ayutthaya has like Cambodian peasants and noble rebels. Yeah, it looks like they're not having like too much of a fun time over here with their rebel outbreak. Yeah, I'm surprised none of the other colonial powers decided to like attack down here. Though Israel is like starting to like get into New Guinea. And more of these colonies fail. I wouldn't be surprised if Israel tries to like take over more of New Guinea. Yeah, they already take over this tribe. Israeli. Oh, they're fighting in like two different wars. Yeah, it looks like they're cleaning up down here. Yep, and it looks like through conquest, Israel is like trying to clean up the rest of the Aboriginals in Australia and try to conquer more of the land for themselves. Oh yeah, Wessex is conquering like the Wessex Federation. Yeah, Yeah, they're gonna take more land, more and more land to feed their blood gods. It's a shame. Like, I wish Israeli Cascadia took over this portion, but it was something. It just sucked that also West Francia decided to like colonize over here as well when Israel did, and it kind of screwed up the little borders they had going on. So yep. What is this? Oh, they got rebels down here. Oh no, that's the Lakota. They've been sieging. Hispania and Brazil is almost able to declare independence. They're standing alone. What happened to the West Indies? Oh, I guess like they got forced to surrender. Yeah, it looks like they got sieged down and was forced to surrender. But Brazil, they're holding out. They're holding strong. Yeah, they moved all the way down here to Hispania and La Plata. They could actually ask for independence right now. Spain can't do anything. They're in debt, and also the fact that their empire is pretty much collapsing around them. Out of all of them, Brazil was the most likely to go independent, and it's unfortunate because the West Indies, I guess they got crushed. I don't know when, like, who or what got dropped off down here, but they got militarily crushed. Oh, seeing as how their capital is over this way, that's probably why. Yeah, it looks like Israel's trying to like get up these like last little tribes. I think they're sending like this. Oh, there's a different army sieging down that. Are you? Oh no, you're not at war with Israel. All right, so I wonder where they gonna take if they wanted to. Oh, they pieced out. Oh, what was expected. They didn't. Unfortunately, they couldn't get this because of the siege, but yep, it's really Australia gained a little bit of size. Yeah, they're losing a ton of settlers a year out here. And let's see, where are the other colonies? That was one. Okay, they're over there. That one's over there. And this dude is traveling over here. Okay. Yeah, it looks like they're just trying to get like this last bit of territory over here in Lake Victoria. Just because they could. Yes, Israel is now, well, powerful beyond words. So they got 2 more years over here in Burgundy before another war will start. Well, they already killed this federation. Yeah, the Hassani Federation fell. And it looks like Wessex is probably going to take the lion's share of it. Like, probably annex more of Canada. Yep, I think Wessex came away with like the underdog status when it came to colonialism. They pretty much went to Canada because Canada was like so wide open, no one really bothered to go for it. But it led to their victory because they were able to expand up here with no trouble whatsoever. Oh, Israel is again like continuous conquest or reconquest of Mexico. Oh yeah, the little reconquest over here is going well. Come on, peace out. You already got like most of what you came for. They're at like negative 99%. Are you guys like negotiating with France? What you want to partition? Oh, there they go. Yeah, they took over a lot of land. Yes, this is the last major federation up here. The Hassanite Federation. Yeah, I have to agree. You guys should definitely start, like, Israel, you should definitely try to get most of Mexico back before all these other powers start to make plays down here. Yeah, try to reconquer this and make it look pretty. Alright, let's see. What about Brazil? Brazil is still fine. The other the other Hispanian colonies in South America are completely occupied, and now they have rebel issues. And yeah, Brunei is also continuing like to expand down here in Papua New Guinea. Have you decided to give up? They also still have this looming disaster. Like, they're about to have internal conflicts. That is going to be, like, very soon. That's about to pop. Brunei also has, like, a little rebel faction down here as well. It's not at their capital, but it's like just Brunei Noble Rebels. There's a huge war. Ayutthaya is being swamped. What the heck happened down here? Lana, Davier, Khmer, and Huangfran. The non-conquest official. Oh man. Yep, and Israel has like the little security over here at the border saying like we're not dealing with this mess. Say do not cross the border here. Let's see. Ming is still going strong. Now okay, now they're at the third Ming War for Korean tribute. Yeah, Korea took over Hokkaido and Odo's mainland provinces. And what the heck? They released Japan, who's rivaled Oda. So they released some, like Korea released Japan, and now like Japan is just or at least the shogun is pretty much a tributary to Hosokawa. What a mess. And again, the Koreans are hiding in the south against this tidal wave of destruction that's coming their way. Like, they really cannot do anything. Are they even gonna bother to attack them? Oh yeah, they're surrounding though. I don't even think Ming wants to bother attacking Korea. Yeah, they're just blocking them in. Oh no, here they come. This is about to be slaughter on all sides. Oh my god. That's nearly 300,000 Chinese troops against the Koreans. No, it's over 300,000 now. Wait. The Korean army is making its last stand and they just got crushed. Yep, they're gonna have to make a peace soon. Yeah. Yeah, they just got stack wiped completely. like over 100,000 Korean men were just wiped out. And now they're back to being a vassal or a tributary to Ming, the chaos. And how's Israel doing? Okay, Israel took over more of like the Mexican territories. And it seems like they are slowly, yeah, once again, like feeding their vassals. They're eating like in small chunks again. And they're probably going to like go back to war shortly with these other powers down here. Israeli Mexico is coming back, but it's gonna be like a while before it's like fully operational again. But I think I'm gonna wrap this video up right here, folks, because it seems that like, let's see, Greater Burgundy, all right, there's a challenge at play. They could be going back to war, maybe. I don't see really Andalusia's making a play right now. The Andalusian, Hispanic, Brazil nationalist war. What? Nationalism. Oh no. Oh, so Brazil became independent. No, it's still, well, yeah, it's still independent, but it's still in this middle of this war. But now the Andalusians have declared a nationalism war. For which territory? Cuba? Or what? This? Well, I suppose. Oh, wait, I forgot this is Andalusian culture. Yeah, like I forgot it's not like Spanish culture or anything. Like Spain has Andalusian culture, so Andalusia just declared war on them. So I thought that was gonna be different war. I thought Greater Burgundy was gonna be at war. Ireland and the Northern Isles. Oh god. Well, it's finally over. Ireland, this is it. West Francia decided Ireland no longer should exist, and now the Northern Isles, the men who have been training all their lives for this moment, are about to meet their ultimate fate. 32,000 French troops are about to drop down on them. All I have to say is try to take out as many as you can. Let me see this battle before I wrap this video up. This is gonna be a doozy for the. Let's see. Oh man. 5,000 men. They're led by their greatest general. And they were just wiped out. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you would like to see more. And when we return, well, Israel will continue moving through Mexico. Oh yeah, it looks like they already are declaring, they declared another war down here. Yep, okay, so we're gonna see another chance for Israeli Mexico to shine once more. Brazil is being bullied. Oh wait, I think they got their independence. Yeah, Brazil gained its independence. And right now they're like at war with Andalusia, but they have to, I guess, stay on the defensive. Yeah, some Andalusian troops are lost down here, it seems. But hopefully they'll be able to do that. Hispania is no longer really a relevant power to most of the world. And some of its colonies may even try to go for independence like in the future. We can see like Peru, La Plata go independent again. And probably even like the West Indies, but that'll be like another time. So I hope to see you guys again in the next video. This is SoloSupreme, and have a great day, folks.
Now this one is pure niceness.